As the Caribbean, Central, and South America continue to grapple with elevated levels of gun-related violence linked to firearms smuggled out of the United States of America, one Central American country is trying once again to hold the Western hegemon accountable. Days after an initial lawsuit was dismissed by a U.S. judge, the Mexican government is once again suing U.S. companies it says are responsible for the influx of illegal guns into Mexico. The first lawsuit sought to take action against gun manufacturers, while this new matter targets weapons dealers instead. Marcelo Ebrard, Mexico's Foreign Affairs Secretary, says the suit is based on patterns which led authorities to believe that there is an established weapons trafficking trade into the country. Ebrard clarified that the suit is aimed at gun shops and gun dealers in the U.S. border states that sell guns to straw purchasers who then turn the weapons over to smugglers that transport the contraband into Mexico. A straw purchase, as defined by the U.S. Concealed Carry Association, is one in which, quote, a second person agrees to acquire a firearm for someone else. Under recently passed U.S. law, straw purchases are crimes that carry a sentence of as much as 15 to 25 years if drug trafficking is also involved. Reporting from the Associated Press indicates that about 60% of all firearms confiscated in Mexico over the past few years have come from the same 10 U.S. counties, most along the U.S.-Mexico border. In total, Mexico's Foreign Affairs Ministry estimates that just under 3/4 of all trafficked weapons discovered in the country come from the U.S. Other statistics indicate that almost half of 2019's 35,588 homicides in Mexico were connected to trafficked weapons. The violence, which came as a byproduct of the ascendancy of Mexican drug cartels, has led to the loss of hundreds of thousands of lives, all in a country with strict regulations governing gun and ammunition possession. Ebrard spoke before the Mexican Senate last week, telling representatives that the government remained undeterred in its quest to bring criminal charges against those involved in the sale and smuggling of arms into Mexico. Even as authorities move on the second lawsuit, Ebrard announced the Mexican government's intention to appeal the recent dismissal of the initial suit, which a judge determined could not overcome the expansive protection American gun manufacturers enjoy under the 2005 Protection of Lawful Commerce in Arms Act. The law shields gun manufacturers from liability as a result of criminal or unlawful misuse of guns. Legal experts believe Mexico has a slim chance of obtaining the $10 billion it is pursuing over the issue.